The fights of big fighters always generate a lot of interest, especially when giants like Butterbean meet in the octagon. This unique fighter has always been a great interest to the public. Despite his walrus or hippopotamus build, he was an excellent fighter in the cage and in the ring. Ash Butterbin is a super heavyweight who stands 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 403 pounds. He is a professional boxer who moved into free fighting. His opponent, Wesley Correira Cabbage, is taller than his opponent. He is 6 foot 2 inches tall, but only weighs 257 pounds, which is much less than his opponent. Also, an experienced professional fighter. Both fighters are Americans. After signaling the start of the fight, Cabbage swiftly rushes in with a high left front kick, followed by a series of hand strikes, and walks into the melee. Breaking the distance, Cabbage tests Butterbean's resilience with a low kick. Butterbean moves away from the next low kick, which is odd considering his size. Wesley uses a classic Thai tactic, left jab, low kick. After catching up with his opponent, Butterbean lands a low kick, followed by a series of swinging hooks. Clinch. The fighters exchange short punches, after which Cabbage brings his opponent to the floor with shoulder leverage and begins to finish him. The referee stops the fight and raises the fighter to the stand. Wesley doesn't want to get close to his opponent and attacks him from a distance with low kicks. Butterbean tries to close in with powerful punches and swings. Once again, it's a clinch. Eric hits his opponent with knees to the thighs. It must be very painful. Correira responds with a pretty solid left elbow strike to the teeth of his opponent. Eric checks his teeth. Are they all right? Cabbage is active. He again presses the more massive opponent to the net and attacks him with his elbows. A great combination of side elbows. The referee separates the fighters, but Cabbage once again pushes Butterbean to the cage, where elbows again follow, but this time he mixes them with a rather weighty knee to the stomach. The second round starts similarly, with Cabbage hitting his opponent with low kicks from distance and Butterbean trying to get him with a jab. Butterbean is on the attack, his series of punches coming one after another. Wesley hangs on him, clearly shaken by his opponent's powerful hooks. The fight turns into a scramble at the cage. It is clear that Kapusta needs a rest. Butterbean is suddenly active. A second ago, he was hanging out on his opponent, and then a powerful elbow to the head follows. Eric then catches his opponent with a double jab punch. Wesley presses his opponent to the cage, where he tries to calm him down with short elbow strikes. The referee separates the opponents, and Butterbean again rushes to the attack. The opponents quickly find themselves at the cage. Cabbage could barely stand on his feet. You can see that his short kicks to the body from Eric again reach the target. Cabbage takes a knee to the groin of Eric. He withstands the blow. A few seconds later, the buzzer sounds to signal the end of the second round. The judges award Butterbean a well-deserved victory. The doctor is keeping ice on Cabbage's elbow, as it looks like he has an arm injury. This was a very interesting and spectacular fight, which, although it took place mainly at the cage, it pleased us. The opponents actively used elbows and knees. The fight looked dynamic and exciting. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next fights.